Chicago's drill scene has seen its fair share of controversial figures, but few have caused as much turmoil as bloodhound Lil Jeff. Known for his explosive interviews and unapologetic boasts about his street reputation, he has become one of the most talked about and polarizing names in the city's music scene.
This shit like Call of Duty, I'm really up 10 kills. Know that.
Jeff built a reputation as both a...
Jeff earned notoriety both as a rapper and as a formidable presence in the streets.
If I get mad enough, it'll start happening. Y'all know this by now.
When I get down there, when I finally do get to see you niggas I sent, I'ma still be on it.
Jeff earned noto in this video. We're breaking down some of bloodhound Lil Jeff's wildest moments, starting with his brazen brag about a high school hit. Real recognize real. On January 26, 2024, outside Innovations High School, he carried out one of the most cold-blooded and ruthless acts Chicago had seen in a while. What made it even more shocking wasn't just the violence itself, it was how Lil Jeff turned it into a flex, openly boasting about taking out two teenage boys like he had just copped a new chain. Rioty both as a rapper and as a formidable presence in the streets.
If I get mad enough, it'll start happening.
Picture
Y'all
this.
Know this by
it's
now.
lunchtime at Innovations High School in downtown Chicago, and students are just trying to go about their day, grabbing food or walking between classes. At 12:25 p.m., 17-year-old Monty Williams and 16-year-old Robert Lil Rob Boston were walking with 6 other students when a dark sedan and an Infinity truck pulled up on them. What followed was sheer execution-style violence that sent shockwaves through the city. Multiple shooters jumped out of both vehicles and opened fire, turning the school entrance into a war zone. This wasn't a random drive-by or a case of mistaken identity. It was a calculated, premeditated attack in broad daylight. Williams was struck 3 times, Boston 6, and investigators later recovered 22 shell casings from 3 different guns. An innocent bystander was grazed by a bullet but survived. The whole assault lasted maybe 2 minutes, yet its impact reverberated through Chicago for months. And then things took an even darker turn. Instead of laying low after committing a high-profile double homicide, Lil Jeff and his associate T-Slick went live on Instagram just 50 minutes later. Masked and in the same truck used for the attack, they brazenly celebrated the murders while the bodies were still warm, an act that left even the city's most hardened street veterans in disbelief.
If I get mad enough, it'll start happening. Y'all know this by now.
Tell the ops, stop wearing that fake ass.
Hey, nigga.
I went black for like a week, and poof. Gotta go. I don't let them niggas though.
The most shocking and disrespectful moment came in February 2024, when Jeff dropped his track Ah. This wasn't just another drill song, it was practically a musical confession. In it, he openly detailed the murders of 2 teenagers, turning their deaths into his biggest hit. The track exploded online, racking up over 24 million views on YouTube, but it also caught the attention of federal authorities. Jeff wasn't just making music, he was essentially giving law enforcement a step-by-step account of killing 2 children. What made the situation even more disturbing was the reason behind it. The victims allegedly crossed Jeff earlier that month. Monty reportedly stole some watches and then had the audacity to talk slick about it online.
Niggas ain't coming like, look, tell the ops, stop wearing that, fake ass
50K, nigga.
Tell the ops stop wearing that fake ass bitch.
Wait,
I'm tell you.
we talking broad day. Broad day.
Bitch your phones.
We got like 50K, damn!
This was violence over jewelry and wounded pride, the kind of petty, brutal behavior that defined Jeff's world. His reaction after the murders showed just how far gone he really was. No remorse, no second thoughts, only celebration and profit. A tip from one of the victims' mothers eventually led police to the Instagram live videos, which became crucial evidence. Combined with surveillance footage, license plate readers, and phone records, the digital trail connected Jeff directly to the crimes. Tommy Coleman was charged with the double murder in February 2025, but Jeff's death in June 2024 meant he never faced justice for killing the 2 teens. His brazen bragging about the high school double homicide remains one of the most shocking examples of how completely some young figures in the drill scene normalized murder, treating the deaths of innocent teenagers like career milestones rather than tragedies. But Jeff's story of violence and recklessness didn't end there. He soon claimed responsibility for 10 bodies, a number that in Chicago drill slang, hats, isn't just a statistic, it's reputation, credibility, and status. Even in a city where young shooters often claim multiple lives, few were prepared for Lil Jeff's casual announcement that he was sitting on 10 hats. This wasn't typical rap bravado or folklore. Everyone in those circles knew he was really about that life, making him one of the most prolific teenage killers the city had ever seen. The line that cemented his fearsome reputation appeared in his 2024 banger, Ah, where he casually mentioned his alleged body count as if it were nothing more than a number. In Chicago drill slang, hats equals bodies, and Jeff's claim meant he had sent 10 people to the grave. This wasn't metaphorical street poetry. It was a direct confession to being a serial killer before he could even legally buy alcohol. The most terrifying part was how casual he was about it. In interviews and on social media, he talked about taking lives the same way suburban kids talk about their basketball stats.
Now, I heard King Von say in one of his songs, "You not a killer unless you got 2 bodies."
Exactly, now you get it.
Damn, so that's real?
Real.
So if a nigga caught a body on some self-defense shit, that's not a killer.
Yeah, hell nah. You had to protect yourself. You was scared for your life. So if you didn't shoot that gun, it was die. And nigga be so scared to not die that they gonna shoot out of fear. So that was a scary ass, bro. That shit don't count.